and what do we do, what kind of people are there, what kind of religion they follow, what kind of costumes they wear, and what are the things you can do when you visit Nepal. So, beginning with the current location. So we are right now in South Korea. So where is Nepal in the global map then? So if we look for the global map, then we can find Nepal is situated between China and India in the Himalayan range. So we are the country where we have three geographical regions, ranging from the very high mountains to very low plains. So as you can see in the figure, in the picture shown, so you can see the blue part on the top, that are the Himalayan range. So they are more than 5,000 meters from the sea level, whereas the lower light green color indicates a plain belt. So they are just plain places. So the height are less than 300 meters. So we are the only country with that very much variation in land height. So this is our national flag, or this is the flag of Nepal. So as you can see, this is the only triangular shaped flag in the world. So it is made up of two triangles. So the two triangles stand for tall mountains in Nepal. The border blue color means for the peace and serenity in Nepal, as well as the red color in the flag. It means the bravery of Nepalese people, those who were Gurkha. And the moon and sun shows that we will be permanent, and we hope that Nepal will last as long as the sun and the moon. So further speaking, we have red rhododendron, the flowers in the picture. This is our national flower. The Himalayan monal, we also call it as dafe. It is our national bird. And the cow is the national animal, and the crimson is our national color. So since the cow is our national animal, most of the Nepalese are prohibited from eating the beef.
Past.
So although Nepal is a very small country, we have many religions in there. So as you can see, most of the peoples are Hindu, and after that we have Buddhist, and then Muslim and Christian and Kirat, Sikh, Jain, and several other religions. So we have lots of religions, but all of the people stay in harmony in our country. So talking about the language, we have more than 120 languages spoken throughout the country. So despite of these many languages, Nepal is the official language that will be used in all kind of official documentations and works. So in Nepal, we have several things that we are proud of. So the first thing we are very proud of is Mount Everest. So this is the tallest peak in the world. So as everyone know, and in Korea, I think most people know it as Everest. And we are the birthplace to Lord Buddha. So Lumbini is the birthplace of Lord Buddha, and that is also situated in Nepal. So we are also the country to the bravest army, one of the bravest army in the world, Gurkha. Mr. Tenzing Norgay Sherpa, he was the first person to climb Mount Everest. So he was also from Nepal. So we have some of the natural facts that are in Nepal. So one of them is Arun Valley. So this is the deepest valley in the world. Additionally, we have the deepest canyon in the world, that is called as Kaligandaki Gorge. We also have the lake at the highest altitude. So it's Tilicho Lake. So as you can see, it's a very beautiful place. So as previously we showed you some costumes, so we have several other costumes except what we are shown there. So you can see these costumes that are used in the mountain region. And this is the costume that is used in the hilly region. And these are other costumes that are worn in the Terai region. Talking about foods, since we have lots of kind of people, so we have lots of different kind of foods. So these are some of the examples, but if you visit Nepal, you'll surely see some various delicacies. Additionally, in Nepal, you can have lots of kind of handicrafts and lots of things that you can shop for. Talking about festivals, as in Seollal in Korea, we have several festivals that are celebrated in Nepal. The first one is the Dasai. So this is the biggest festival that is celebrated in Nepal, and it's mostly in around August of each year. So in this festival, it's somewhat like Chuseok. So all family members reunite together and take blessings from the elders. So immediately after Dasai, we also have a Tihar. So we call it as the festival of light. So in this festival, we light our houses everywhere, and also we have a unique tradition of honoring various animals like cow, dogs, even crows, and this is the festival of light. In the same festival, we also have some events for brother and sister to celebrate their love. We also have a Chhat festival in which we worship sun. And this one is one of the interesting festivals in Nepal called Holi, where we play lots of color and celebrate for the happiness of each other. So these are some facts of Nepal. So why should you visit Nepal then? So 8 of the 10 highest peaks in the world are in Nepal. So as you can see, the highlighted reds are all in Nepal, except the second and 9th highest peak. All the rest of all 10 peaks are in Nepal. So beyond the mountains, we also have some preserved cultural heritages. So the first one is Kathmandu. This is the capital city of Nepal. As you can see, it is also known as the city of temples. So we have several temples all the way back to 1500 years old. And this is a very close town to Kathmandu, known as Bhaktapur. So we also have lots of temples over there. And this is another place called Lalitpur. So except temples, we have some beautiful places to look for. So one of them is Pokhara. So this is one of the very famous tourist destination in Nepal. We also have a lake named as Rara. This is the largest lake in Nepal, and this is a very beautiful place. We also have a lake, another lake at the base of mountains, and this is known as Seifoksundo Lake. And I think some of you already have seen these pictures in your computer wallpaper. If you have Windows, then I think most of you already have seen this. So this is Gokyo Lake. It is situated nearby Mount Everest. So we have Ilan. This is the place where most of the tea of Nepal is produced. We have Gandruk. It's a very beautiful place for trekking. We also have some Annapurna circuit that is nearby Annapurna mountains. This is one of the famous destinations for mountaineering and trekking in Nepal. You can also go to Everest base camp for just a short trip. Also, you can visit Langtang region. This is also a very beautiful place. And this one is Barun Valley. This is also in between of the Himalayas. We have the desert beyond the mountains. It's known as Mustang. So this is one of the barren lands of the earth that is beyond the mountains. But this is a very beautiful place. Beyond these natural artifacts, we also have some preserved wildlife. So we have Chitwan and Bardea National Park. So where we can lively see these kind of animals, like you can even see a one-horned rhinoceros. That is one of the extinct species in the world. Similarly, you can see the Bengal tiger. So we are the only country to double the number of Bengal tiger within the range of 10 years. Similarly, you can also enjoy elephant rides in our country. So as I previously said, you can also visit to Lumbini, which is the birthplace of Buddha. So you might think we only have something to see in Nepal. There is nothing to do, nothing adventurous to do in Nepal. But to your surprise, we have lots of adventures in our country. So the first thing people want to do in Nepal is trekking. So we have lots of terrains that you can trek on. Additionally, we have lots of tall mountains where you can go for mountain climbing. We have rivers with very high current, which are very suitable for whitewater rafting. We have waterfalls where you can do the cliff climbings. We have huge rocks and mountains where people come for rock climbing. We have one of the most exotic bungee jumping location in the world. Our country is also very famous for paragliding and skydiving in the mountains. And we have some of the exotic jungle safaris on top of the elephants in the world. You can also go for a mountain flight, and if you are very conscious about health, you can also visit for Himalayan yoga. This yoga is done mostly in the base of the mountains, so this is a very good one. So as we previously said in the start of this program, we are facilitating for the Visit Nepal 2020 event. So there are some events scheduled for 2020 that is going to happen in our country. So the first thing is we have a Himalayan Outdoor Festival on 14th to 16th February. So if someone is interested to festivals like bike riding or some kind of volleyballs or beach volleyballs, you may visit our country. We are going to have an event over there. If you are into ice climbing, we have a festival in the 1st of February to 10th February. Beyond that, we have the ice hockey on the Gokyo Lake. This lake, as I said previously, is located at the base of Mount Everest. So this might be a very challenging but very interesting thing. We also have an Everest Marathon on May. We are also scheduled to have an Extreme E-car racing, which is one of the prestigious car racing in the world. That is going to be hosted in Nepal in 2020. We also have a Himalayan Travel Mart. This is a kind of convention going to happen in Nepal, where you can go and explore about Nepal. In the December of 2020, we are going to have a whitewater rafting competition that is going to be in the Karnali River, which is the longest in Nepal. And as I said, we have the deepest gorge in Nepal, Kaligandaki Gorge. So we are going to have a mountain bike race over there in 14th February. So I wish some of you have some time to visit Nepal, and you visit Nepal and enjoy the experience what we just presented. Thank you very much.